If you have been somewhat following the real estate related content in the past, you probably know that the real estate industry will rank all of America's zip code based on home prices every year. And in the last 10 years, there's one zip code right here in the Bay Area consistently ranked as the most expensive zip code in the country, the zip code 94027. Yes, when it comes to residential real estate, this zip code beats Beverly Hills, beats New York City, beats Miami in terms of home prices while remaining so low key that it's rarely known to many. Why is this place so low profile yet so expensive? Why would people want to buy expensive homes here, and what does this town actually look like? Well, today we're going to find out. Let's take you on a field trip exploring this city behind the most expensive zip code in America, Atherton, California. Hello everyone, this is Boji here, your local Bay Area real estate expert, and welcome to my channel. Right now I'm at Halbrook Palmer Park, which is the community park of Atherton. For those that are not familiar with Atherton, that is because it's such a small town between Menlo Park and Redwood City. It's 100% residential neighborhoods. That's why it's rarely mentioned on the internet. Nothing newsworthy. I would divide this city into three parts based on how I feel about commonality. First is East Atherton, which is anything east to El Camino, currently where I'm at. Then there's the Central Atherton, which is between El Camino and Alameda de las Pulgas. This is where most of those $30 million mansions are located. It's the place that the locals commonly refer Atherton to. Then there's West Alameda, which is everything west of Alameda de las Pulgas, between Sharon Heights and Woodside Heights. The plan today is to start with East Atherton, where I'm at, drive you around, and then go to Central Atherton and show you those $10 million neighborhoods, then the hill of West Alameda, and then come back here. We will explore this mysterious city together, show you what this city has to offer, and answer some of the common questions about the city and the history, and why would people want to buy and move here when they literally could afford anywhere else. So buckle up, let's go. All right, we're out of the park and heading towards Middlefield Road, which is the main road that goes through East Atherton, and it connects the neighboring places like Menlo Park and Palo Alto. We're going to check out Lindenwood, which is the main neighborhood in this part of the town. One thing you'll notice about this part of Atherton is that the homes are on a smaller lot compared to the rest of Atherton. Typically around 40,000 square foot or 30,000 square foot, and the home sizes are somewhere between 3,000 to 10,000 square foot. So they're still big houses compared to your average single family homes. But if you want to compare that with your favorite celebrities' mansion that you see on TV, then of course it's not that big. There's also a Caltrain line that goes through this area, so occasionally there will be some noise, but it's not so bad. Compared to Central Atherton, which we're going to see next, this part of the town blends in really well with other neighboring neighborhoods. You don't almost instantly realize that you're actually in Atherton when you pass by this area. And needless to say, the vibe of this area is generally more open and less exclusive. Home prices here starts at $3 million and could go up to $10 million easily. And the closer it is to El Camino, the cheaper it is. Now, let's head over to Central Atherton, where the real mansions are. As soon as you cross El Camino, you're in the area. Central Atherton is between Valparaiso and Stockbridge or South Bay Lane. All right, I'm here on Valparaiso, which is the border between West Menlo Park and Atherton. So you can see on this side, it's all West Menlo Park. This is a good neighborhood too, and nice houses, but they look more like your typical middle-class neighborhood. But on the other hand, if you come across this side of the street, you'll see nothing but high walls and greeneries encaving this entire neighborhood. And you almost can't see what's on the other side of the fence, but you can kind of feel there must be something big and luxury. So, all right, we're already here in Central Atherton. Let me drive you around and check it out. All right, we're on Alameda de las Pulgas, about to make a turn on Atherton Avenue, which is the main road that goes through central Atherton. You can see that all these homes in this neighborhood are much bigger, and they're surrounded by lush greeneries and security gates. This is a very exclusive community, as you can tell, and they also have a very strong neighborhood watch programs. So if I bring a camera crew and walk around this neighborhood with cameras trying to film something, and I would definitely be questioned by the neighbor. It goes to show how safe this area is. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, which is just driving you guys around. Now, some of the most expensive homes in the Bay Area are on these few streets, like Atherton Avenue, Tuscaloosa, or Selby Lane. Zuckerberg and Stephen Curry, they all own homes in this area. And most of the local residents are high-level tech executives or head of the VC firms or famous architects or others that have their businesses or careers closely tied to the Silicon Valley's tech ecosystem. Another thing you'll notice about this area or the entire Atherton is the lack of sidewalks and very few street lights. Originally, Atherton started out in the 1860s as a gateway for the wealthy San Francisco folks who wanted the big country estates. Originally, it was called Fair Oaks, but later on, it got renamed to Atherton after Dean Atherton. He was a wealthy landowner over there back then. Over time, it stayed super exclusive because they banned all the commercial buildings. So therefore, you can't find any retail shops or grocery stores or apartments in the entire city of Atherton. The only thing that is allowed to be built are these big mansions. So now they've become one of the most expensive zip codes in the whole country, and basically a backyard for the Silicon Valley's billionaires. And some of you might wonder, how's the public schools here? They must be good, right? Because they're the most expensive zip codes in the country. Well, as far as that goes, you guys can look them up online on greatschool.com. I'm going to provide the link, information in the description of this video. But keep in mind, most people here would probably send their kids to private schools. And in Atherton, there are Menlo schools, Sacred Hearts, and Philip Brooks. So imagine, this town only has 7,000 people, but they've got 3 really good private schools. It goes to show what kind of demand there are locally for private school educations. And the home price here starts at $3 million if you're really close to El Camino. And it could go as high as $30 million, $40 million, and $50 million. And lots of homes with custom top-of-the-line materials. Currently, the most expensive homes for sale in the entire Bay Area, perhaps, is 88 Tuscaloosa. And that's a 15,000 square foot home asking for $55 million. You guys can check it out online, and if any of you can afford and want to see this property, hey, you can contact me for that. All right, I don't know about you guys, but every time when I visit Atherton, for some reason, I just felt more motivated in life. Keep in mind, a lot of these tech billionaires, the owners of these properties, they've done well right now, but a lot of them have humble beginnings just like us. Through hard work, persistence, and of course they're smart and a little bit of luck. A lot of these people change their lives through tech, IPOs, and smart investments. That's why Bay Area is such a popular place for people to come, because everybody knows what are your chances of striking rich if you move to New York City or if you want to go to Hollywood, compared to, if you just join the right company, the right startup in the Bay Area, you could strike rich. So, just for that reason, don't we all deserve some aspirations, and don't we all deserve a fair opportunity? Well, that all starts with some hard work on our end. So if you could just work 1% harder than you did yesterday, and over time, that's going to compound into life-changing success. And for that reason, I'm here to encourage everybody, me, myself, keep myself accountable, and let's work hard and Let's all strike rich, and I'll see you guys on top. Having said all that, you know, for real, if I had the kind of money to spend, I wouldn't be buying homes here. I personally do not need to be in the Bay Area. I do not have a tech business, and I'm a real estate agent, of course. For that reason, I'm here. But if I already strike rich, I would want to buy something. I'm more of an ocean beach type of person. I love beaches. I grew up by beach, and I would want something like a beachfront view. So maybe something on a Mediterranean island or somewhere, and that would be my dream and aspiration. What about you guys? What's your dream and aspiration? What kind of home would you buy if you had millions of dollars to spend? Hey, it's all right to dream, right? You never know. One day a dream might become reality. Comment down below and share with me what is your dream and aspiration. All right, enough of all that. Now let's head over to West Atherton, which is everything west to Alameda de las Pulgas. Now, this part of Atherton is close to hills, so it feels more rural. A lot of people like it here because of the proximity to nature. And the homes here are still very upscale and expensive though. They're typically on a larger lot, and price starts at $5 million and it could easily reach $30 million. Currently, the most expensive homes in this area for sale is on 96 Ridgeview Drive. It's a 13,000 square foot home asking for $38.6 million. Again, you guys can check it out online. And comment down below and let me know what you think about these mansions here compared to the mansions of your favorite celebrity. And in light of the recent LA fires, people are concerned about proximity to natural hazards. Here in Atherton and surrounding area, the good thing is that the only natural hazard risk is the earthquake. And that is pretty much the case throughout Bay Area anyways, as we're very close to earthquake fault lines. But other than that, flood risk, fire risk are pretty low, which is nice. All right, back to the park. Well, it's also getting dark too. I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering by now, why are homes in Atherton priced in the tens of millions? I mean, sure, the neighborhood's nice, homes are big, but come on. I've seen better neighborhoods and bigger mansions in places like Beverly Hills or Miami beaches. So what's the deal? Who are those buyers willing to pay this kind of money to live in the quiet, low-key places without private beaches or helicopter pads? Things that you typically see mansions have on TV, right? Well, let me give you some perspective. The average single-family home price in America is about $420,000, but here in San Mateo County, the average is around $1.6 million. That is 4 times the national's average. So what you're paying for here isn't just the house, it's the land and the location. This isn't a market where beachfront views or sky-high amenities dictate values. Here, it's all about being in the epic center of the Silicon Valley. And the culture in the Bay Area plays a huge role too. Unlike some other luxury markets, the tech crowds here tends to be more low-key. They're not about flashy display of wealth. They value privacies, tranquilities, and exclusivity. And that's exactly what Atherton delivers. You won't find tourist attractions or any high-profile amenities here like you might in Beverly Hills or Miami Beach. Atherton's luxury is understated. It's about blending in, not standing out. People who buy homes in Atherton typically have careers or businesses closely tied to the Silicon Valley's tech ecosystem. Living here offers more than just proximity to big tech companies, venture capital firms on Sand Hill Road and Stanford University. It provides easier access to networking with other industry elites. For many, that is invaluable. You probably heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, right? Well, the idea is that to elevate your success, you need to surround yourself with a better circle of friends and influences. Successful people live by this principle more than anyone else. That's why they send their kids to top-tier private schools and aim to be part of an elite community where they can share resources, build connections, and uncover opportunities that may otherwise be out of reach. For them, the exclusivity of a place like Atherton isn't just about owning a luxury home. It's about priceless values of being immersed in an environment that fosters success, connections, and influences. My name is Boji He, your local Bay Area real estate expert. Thank you for riding with me this time. If you like this type of video, I appreciate if you could like and subscribe and hit the notification button so you'll never miss another video from me in the future. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the next one.